XRP Army, we have some pretty substantial news to talk about regarding the $300 billion expected from institutions to invest into crypto per a very, very big institutional and hedge fund investor. In today's video, we're going to talk about the market recovery, what to expect next week for the cryptocurrency market, as it is right now, ending of Sunday, August 3rd. And we're hoping to see a very bullish week, as now we're expecting 1% of a $30 trillion institutional funded market. And I'm talking $300 billion coming into XRP and the cryptocurrency market. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice, just trying to put you guys on a place that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button down below. To my favorite folks down in the comments, thank you for always leaving those, by the way. And consider subscribing to the channel. The overall market is recovering beautifully on this Sunday. XRP back to $3. We love to see it. 68 cents away from all-time high. Ethereum 3562 showing strong strength with altcoins, and market sentiment has been reset. Now, before we even talk about price action, dive into XRP's chart and everything like that, let's go ahead and take it over to cryptocurrently over on Twitter. BTC shakeouts are normal, he says. By the way, this is the guy I've been following for now more than 24 months, call it 2 years, more than a year very closely, because his technical analysis is very much on point. Bullish structure is intact. Sentiment has been fully reset back to neutral. CME gap has been filled. The panic here feels overblown, and we are ready to lift off. So for those of you that are sidelined or being bearish, you need to realize this is not the time to be bearish, but it's a time to continue to buy the dip. $5.53 billion exchanged in hands of traders, down about 26% day over day for XRP. Still sitting at $3, guys, showing some true strength, bouncing off that 270 support. And now we're hoping for bullish momentum and catalysts next week. And here's the big one that it could be. And we're going to dive into this right here. Institutional capital to pour $300 billion into crypto amid ETF approval boom. And this actually includes XRP, guys. Now, we're going to jump into this AI Invest article, but remember, there's a link down below for iTrust Capital. $100. You listening right now, there's $100 waiting for you when you sign up for either their PCA or Premium Custody Account or their IRA. The reason I believe that the Premium Custody Account is great is because it gives you institutional custody for your crypto. So no more having to have the headache of where did my keys go, where's my ledger, all the things that you're worried about. Instead, you can have institutional grade security. And of course, they have very competitive fees, 0% monthly and annual fees. And there's just 1% in and out. So go ahead and check the link down below for iTrust Capital, a US-based company. A $300 billion fund manager has projected a transformative surge in institutional capital flowing into the crypto market over the next 12 months. Mark Yusko, CEO of Morgan Creek Capital Management, forecasts that approximately $300 billion will enter Bitcoin and digital assets, representing 1% of the $30 trillion in institutional capital that is currently afloat within their liquid pools. This potential inflow, he argues, would significantly surpass the total amount that has historically flowed into Bitcoin over the past 15 years. Because remember, yes, we see Bitcoin in the billions of dollars of trading, but those are people that are scalping. Those are people that are day trading it, night trading it, bots, algorithms, algorithmic traders, not true capital coming in for the first time, because fresh liquidity is what pushes markets to new all-time highs. Yusko attributes this anticipated shift to the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs. And this is where XRP is important, by the way, which he views as a critical on-ramp for institutional investors who have previously been deterred by custody and regulatory uncertainties. With these regulatory hurdles potentially cleared, Yusko anticipates a substantial reallocation of baby boomers' wealth through retirement accounts and ETFs into digital assets. Now remember, with these boomers, what did Trump say? The retirement market is now open to the S&P 500 and it's open to crypto. $9 trillion industry being open to exchange traded funds and a cryptocurrency market. That unlock right there also, in addition to the $30 trillion institutional market, now you're talking almost $40 trillion of potential capital that could flow into crypto via the ETFs. And those of us that have been around for many, many years and even months, maybe even weeks before the ETF approval, we are all front running all this new liquidity and capital coming in for the first time. Among the digital assets likely to benefit from Bitcoin and Ethereum, which have historically attracted the most institutional interest, USCO also highlighted altcoins such as XRP, Solana, ADA, and SHIB as potential beneficiaries of the broader institutional wave. This aligns with industry expectations that ETF driven liquidity expansion could enhance the value and adoption of a wide range of crypto assets. That's what makes me so bullish. Now, in addition, Trump Media, you guys need to make sure you paid attention to yesterday's news, confirms $2 billion Bitcoin treasury and $300 million of option strategy in Q2 2025 earnings report. DJT said it had an acquisition, or excuse me, had acquired a $2 billion Bitcoin and related securities, allocated $300 million to an options-based BTC strat, meaning they're going to continue to buy more. Trump Media and Technology Group from the NASDAQ, the ticker symbol DJT, Donald J. Trump, disclosed Friday that it holds $2 billion in Bitcoin and Bitcoin-related securities. Remember, guys, Trump doesn't have forever in office, and what's he going to do before he leaves? He wants to make sure he can achieve and successfully create, generational wealth. That's the word I was looking for. He's looking to generate generational wealth for him and his family prior to leaving office. He's becoming of old age, and he didn't decide to do this with the stock market. He didn't decide to do this with the bond market. He decided to do this with the cryptocurrency market, making it the biggest investment that his company has ever made, dollar for dollar. So with $2 billion, this is absolutely a shock to each and every one of us watching from the sidelines. So with that being said, if you don't understand crypto, you haven't done the research, you don't know what's going on, right now is the time to learn. Go ahead, do your due diligence. When I say that, watch all the YouTube videos you can. Read the XRP white paper. Go on their website. Read why Ripple Labs has competitive advantage over the SWIFT system that we currently use for cross-border payments. Go ahead and learn everything you need to about crypto. And when you feel like the time is right, then find the assets you believe in. XRP has one of the strongest community in crypto. So with that being said, you need to make sure you double down and learn a little bit more about the XRP army in addition to what Ripple Labs has to offer, because a cult-like community with a very strong project with strong developers, that equals the infinite money glitch. There is no ceiling. Remember that. There is no ceiling. Guys, my appreciation and love for each and every one of you that have continuously come back, the new subscribers, everybody, thank you so much. The bull run is around the corner. Let's make sure we double down. Let's make as much capital as possible to protect ourselves in the future and also take care of our loved ones, families, and everything else. So until next time, guys, appreciate your support as always. Smash the like button on your way out. Consider subscribing and honestly take a really good look at iTrust Capital and their PCE and IRA offerings. I think they're going to be pretty incredible. And with where XRP is today, from where it could be in the next year, 2 years, 5 years, you guys see the projections, you see the forecasts, extremely bullish across the board. So until next time, links down below and keep investing. Peace.